Hi guys, I'm Daddy Freeze, convener of the Free the Sheeple movement and leader of the Free Nation in Christ. I greet you and I bring glad tidings. A short, quick message. Why men should insist on DNA tests. The moment the child is born in the hospital, the man should insist on DNA testing. Very, very, very important. If you're watching on TikTok, please share the video. If you're watching on TikTok, please share the video. If you're watching on Facebook and YouTube, subscribe to my YouTube channel and like the video. That way, we'll be able to get more videos like these to you. YouTube, like and subscribe. Facebook, share the video. TikTok, share the video and buy me gifts too. Instagram, just behave yourselves, guys. So I was having this conversation, and I'm going to open up the floor so we can all discuss this. You see, it is the DNA debate is a very funny debate. And in the regard that many people, especially the woke feminists, would want to do anything to avoid it. Here's what I have to say to you. Yeah. If a man has been unfaithful and he has a child outside, the woman will not be happy. But you see, it's a child outside. Making a man raise a child that is not his inside is, in my opinion, evil. I was having this conversation with a lady, and the lady was like, Daddy Freeze, why do you want to put the woman through hell after she's just been through labor? She has not yet seen hell. Or she has seen hell, there's no fire there yet. Which labor? Wetin concern me na my pikin you born? Say they open the place, they cut am so that the pikin head go fit comot. E con dey pain you. Wetin concern me? Go meet the papa of the pikin, make e rub your head, say e dey pain you. You dey mad? Hey, woman goes through birth. Obi ọmọ àlè kí n wá máa pẹ́ ẹ̀ tiẹ̀. Nínú ọmọ àlè tó bí kí n máa pẹ́ ẹ̀ tiẹ̀. Ayé yín ò ní dá. Can we please start telling ourselves the truth? Right there on the bed, as they born the pikin, as we hear when they cutting hair, go first test am. Before they greet the papa, say, ekwe, papa, you don't born pikin, no. May the first know say na him get the pikin. If they begin compulsory DNA testing, if I was the president of Nigeria, I will start compulsory DNA testing. Women go begin the wrong comot this Nigeria because they know say this Nigeria no go contain them and their husband. Men too, waiting you they look. When I tell you people be checking your spouse's phone, if you tell a man to check his wife's phone, his wife go read your riot act, say she be waiting with that thing where she talks, say she be he's invading my privacy. Privacy oriburuku. Privacy oriburuku. I'm asking you, you are in the marriage. Don't you know that when your husband checks your phone, sometimes you want to sleep, but because he's checking your phone, you will contain yourself. Somebody says vice versa. Absolutely. A woman should not check her husband's phone if he cannot check her own. And a man should not check his wife's phone if she cannot check his own. check up on your women. Men, check up. No dey quick trust woman. No be downgrade though. No dey quick trust woman. Trust is not automatic. You are not born trusting anyone. And women, hold on to your men. Hold on to your men. You have a good marriage, make it work. Sometimes you have to sacrifice. I'll give you an example. Earlier on, we were talking about, what is it called? If I have $20 million. If I have $20 million, why is my wife working? It's not that I cannot take care of her needs. Of course, I'll have to reassure her that we are going to, so I might open a few businesses, maybe a real estate business, put some small money in some trust funds. But that my wife will wake up in the morning and be going to work. For what? If I'm stingy, then no problem, she should go and work. But that I am not stingy. Instead, we'll sit down together, do some feasibility study on some businesses, especially in Nigeria, those kind of businesses where you go build a estate. If you get $3 million, you will put down, you will buy the land. You don't need to do plenty work. Wear your cloth, follow me. Let's go to the Bahamas. We'll spend a week there. From there, we go to Japan. Don't you want to see the world? You want to be walking? Then some women will come and tell you they have dreams. One day, I'll gather your family for your head on top of that kind of matter. Say, look, this is my proposal. If she wants to chase her dream, can you people allow me to marry a second wife? And if I marry a second wife, she's not getting anything out of the 20 million. Because I cannot be with my second wife and then I'm paying you out of my $20 million. No, you probably get rent. I won't even buy you a house. You get rent for the house in Lekki or a house in around that area. Or if you want to relocate, I will put you on a salary. And I no go use abroad thing, do you? Nobody go hold me abroad. Now I go use take do you. I give you $3,000 a month. If you like, should be now work, you won't go work. The money where they pay for that work, use and pay rent. Me where I go find one youngie. We get my time. So you see, relationships about sacrifice. Women don't want to hear this. I keep saying it. The reason why my wife is working is because I'm not wealthy. I get $30 money, my wife one day work. Which work should they do? How I've become her work. Likewise, if my wife is as rich as $30, say somebody buy Taste Buds franchise, they can't give us $20 million. We go just they spend the money, they waka together. So people need to understand that this modern liberation is making women dance. They start believing, as in, imagine, okay, your career as a nurse. Maybe we judge this matter. You want to be a nurse or you want to be a doctor. Which day you want to follow me spend the $20 million? I go their house, they wait for, because at $20 million, I'll be idle rich. My money will be working for me. You don't know what $20 million is. I'll be a gentleman of leisure. I wake up in the morning, I call the site, how far with the construction. Within 2 or 3 hours, I know what the businesses are doing. I'm sitting down, watching TV, I'm bored. Do some research, then I'm bored again. But you come, wake up, kiss me in the morning, you go to hospital. Then that night you're supposed to come, but there's emergency in the hospital, you now not come. And I have $20 million. One day, I'm due for a second wife. Because obviously you can't handle me. Or say one day do nurse. You know the kind of work where nurse they do. RN. Nurse work now for who they hustle. Not before who get money. There's nothing wrong with it. No be work for who get money. Now hustle work. Trenches work. Make I tell you true. Nobody said they downgrade your profession. Now trenches work, maybe they tell ourselves true. Come be say I get $500 million like Otedola. I will now be in the house. See Otedola will wake up this morning, he dey bored, he go just enter aeroplane. He go just go Milan. Say one go lick ice cream for Milan. Then when he lick the ice cream finish, he go come dey bored, dey look. With time one small girl no go pass. Do like this for now. So what am I talking about? We need, as women especially, we need to start reprioritizing. I keep telling people, Nigeria life is not good. Abroad life is not the better version of, is bad but opposite. So it looks good because it takes care of the things Nigerian factor is lacking. Is when you go abroad you realize that yes, it takes care of the facts Nigerian factor is lacking, but it has problems that Nigerian factor would have solved. Somebody say, oh, work na hustle work. No, some work is more hustle than others. If you are abroad, you get some jobs where you go know say this job na relaxed job, na chairman work. No be nurse, no be doctor, they no follow. Even lawyer self, unless you dey high up in the firm, you no follow. Na trenches, you no need to be trench, you go wake up, but they run, go somewhere. Now when you dey the board of the company, na then you start to, where you go show up in your limo, you go upstairs while everybody's running around, you are drinking brandy inside board meeting. You never see board meeting where they go dey drink brandy. They gist about women. Say, ah man, you see that babe fine inside board meeting because they don't chop belly full. I'm not messing with you. I love you guys that are nurses. You guys are amazing people. But I want to tell you the truth. Your work no be the kind of work where if you do in old age. Now hustle work, now hustle. Just be like say you be police. Now hustle, police, now hustle work. So I get wife where I want married, and all of a sudden I get $200,000. Sorry, $200 million or $100 million or even $50 million, $20 million self. Now soft work. That kind of work, say my wife na teacher. We go open school for am. We go open school for am. Papa, you know say nurse work na trenches work. Leave am. No follow me argue. No follow me. I like say you dey drive trailer abroad, you can't dey make money inside. Na trenches work. You go make the money, but 2 weeks you go, they no go see you. Now the kind of work where I wanted where I get $20 million for hand. So why am I saying these things is, these are the things that make couples cheat. Once the man is unavailable, the woman will cheat. Sometimes the woman's work is soft work and the man is on the street hustling. You understand? The man, they drive trailer. We had a guy that came and told us a story. Someone says as a nurse, it's very hard. It's hard work. It's not the kind of work I want my wife to do if I have $20 million. I will ask how much do they pay you as a nurse in a month? And I will sit down, I'll structure it and give you that same salary. And you will sit in the house and be watching TV together. Chef work, now stressful work. Oh. But you see, the difference between chef work and nurse work is, as a chef, you call your own. If I have $20 million, I can allow my wife to do chef work because she runs her own industrial kitchen. You understand? And then when you have money, you will invest more. So she will need to do supervisory work. It's not like then she'll be cooking once in a while. It's not that she'll be waking up every morning to go and cook. No, she'll be doing supervisory work. Soft supervisory work, liaising between suppliers and clients, and the boys will be on the ground, they will be hustling. Someone says, I'm sure you have $20 million in assets. I don't have. Let me not lie. DJ work, not banla hustle work. I know if you do DJ work, so I get money. If you do radio station work, because radio station work na soft work. I did it all my life. It is soft work. Let me give you an example. When I was in Cool FM, before I moved to Nigeria Info, my show was 7 to 9 for 2 years, 4 times a week, and once on Sunday. Then they removed Friday, so it was now 3 times a week and once on Sunday. That's soft work, as in I get to my office by 7 and I'm done by 9. That's soft work. Even when at the hardest I've worked on radio station, when I was on the road show with Kayla, we used to start at 3 p.m. and close by 8 p.m. 5 days a week and once on Sunday. That's the time it was even hard. When I was in Nigeria Info, I used to do 10 p.m. to 12 midnight from my house. That's the soft work. Now, DJ work na hard work. I don't say money no dey there. Just like nursing. Money dey nursing. 7 a.m. or 7 p.m. 7 p.m. in the evening, I go to work. I used to leave my house at 6:45, and my house is down the road from the office, so I drive there in 15 minutes, unless there's traffic. I get there 7, and I close by 9. Was the pay good working on the radio? The pay was not very good, but the opportunities were good. When radio was radio, I built my house in Lekki from radio money now. Not direct radio salary. You have so many opportunities on the radio. You have sponsorships, you have presenters fees, and I had a company. So I used to, even though they fight with you and tell you it's not allowed, I used to fight them back and tell you that this is what I'm going to do. What I used to do was, I used to create programs, then market the programs to the radio station, as well as market it to sponsorships and agencies. And then the agencies used to work with me directly. So I used to build them. I used to close eye and build them. You understand? So radio work is soft work, very soft. If you are in a good radio station with possibilities and opportunities, but still, I would not want. How about banking job? Babala nonsense work. Nonsense work. Highest nonsense. Banking. Very nonsense work. Nothing soft for bank work. You know? So, even radio work, I still will not want my wife to do radio. Maybe 2-3 times a week. Max. Short hours. Maybe she has a program here and there. Even me, I don't go get 20 million. I can't go radio every day. I go maybe twice a week. Just structure out some programs because I don't want to not do anything. I understand. But do you know how hard it is to spend money? You don't know say now work. You don't ever go Oxford Circus before say you want shop. Oxford Circus. Baba, go shopping on Oxford Circus like work. You go to Blue Water Self, I wait till they call that mall. It's work. Banking work na suffer work. May we leave and no they even argue. And banking and nurse and doctor na suffer work. Baba na suffer hard work. Someone said, what about working offshore on water or drilling plants? Now, that one is a combination of soft work and hard work. Hard work because it is intense for a month. Then you have 1 month free. That's how my colleague does. He goes for a month, works like he wants to die, then comes and has 1 month. And then still has 1 month of leave every year. So literally he works 6 months a year. That one na soft work. But the work where you go do for that rig na hard work. You where they do IT. Now IT depends on you. IT, because most of you work from home, can be soft. You understand? It's more soft than hard work. Someone say my own nursing is soft. Be there lying to yourself, Egban boys. Be there lying with soft work. There's no nursing in this world that is soft work. Which nurse? You know. Hard work. Nurses have 2 weeks in and 2 weeks off. And that one feel work. That one feel, but it still not be soft work because that 2 weeks of nursing you go run like you won't buy. So why am I saying all this? Is because many of you don't understand the rigors of marriage. Many of you don't understand how important marriage is. So what happens a lot of the time is men take their wives for granted, wives take their husbands for granted, and then they end up in situations where they are lonely, and before you know it, they start experimenting. Pilot job na soft work, but na hard work, because you are going to be away for extended periods of time. If I have $20 million, eh, I no good work as pilot. Maybe I'll do one flight a week. Say I really must work as pilot, I go just do one flight a week. I go find airline where I go buy into the airline. I'll find a way that I go do maybe 1 or 2 flights a week. You know, go past like that. Therapist.
Yes.
If you separate therapist, you remove THE and keep it one side, and the rest of therapists, just try it. What would you read as?
Come again, say it again, DF.
Therapist. You separate it into 2 words. What would the 2 words be? The first word is THE.
I don't want to mention it. You know now, if I do.
Because that's what therapy does to your brain. So, Remy, let me start with you today. Let me start with you today.
No problem.
DNA at birth. Should men insist on it? How would you feel if at the birth of your child, your husband came in and says, I want a DNA?
Why not? Let him go ahead. But then, after, DNA has been conducted, I'll ask him why.
I just want to be sure. I just want to be sure.
He doesn't trust me or what?
Stop selling this trust narrative. What have you done that he deserves to trust you?
Because DF...
Is it you that I was asking, where are you coming from, and you are stammering 2 nights before?
DF, wait, let me say something, DF. You see, because we would have been friends for a while, right? And he will have access to my phone. Me, I don't know how to hide anything. DF, you can go through if you want to go through my phone now,
when I finish this live, I will call you and we're going through your phone together.
I'm honestly, DF, please.
Let me don't look and say, oh boy. Serious. The last time I went through somebody's phone, what I saw, hey.
DF, I'm serious. You can go through my phone if you want to. So I don't have anything to hide. So if he says he wants
to, are you sure?
You can go ahead. But then we'll have a talk after the result comes out and it is confirmed that the child is his. Then I'll then ask him, because
now another thing I need to tell you guys is the fact that the DNA says the child is his does not mean your wife did not cheat. It just means 2 of you shot. Now your bullet enter.
Well, it's true.
But it's at least that way you are not raising another person's child. Now, I have no problem with marrying single mothers or divorcees or widows, or I have no problem, because in that you know what you are getting into. You understand what I'm telling you? You know what you are getting into. If you meet a single mother, you know that she has a child. If you meet a divorcee, she has children. You understand? If you meet a widow, she was married to somebody before, the husband died. You understand? So that's understandable. But when you now have a wife at home and she now brings another man's child into your home, that one no get forgiveness.
No, I don't even support it too.
That one no get forgiveness.
I don't know.
As we they discover from that hospital, say no be me get the pikin. If it's a woman I trust, I want to do investigation. Could the hospital have made, first of all, I'll match her DNA to the child. Because now hospital they give two children were born the same, they don't look say this one now Remy Pikin Joe, this one now. Then we now find out many years later, say, no be my Pikin they give me. But what I'm trying to say is, in that kind of situation, if it's a woman I trust, God forbid, someone like Taste Buds, I was beginning to wonder that, how did this happen? We'll start doing investigation. If the DNA matches the woman but does not match the man, then you have to ask your woman questions. What happened? But if na woman where you not trust, as long as we no be your own, you sometimes you gotta say, okay, match it to the mother. You say the pikin na the mama own, but no be your own. Now from that hospital, first of all, I go lock the doctor, say make they refund me my money, any down payment where I don't. Now there I go begin madness, give them. They go know say they carry patient that day. First of all, refund me my money. This woman born here, and me bring her come, okay, no be my pikin. Refund me my money straight first. Then make una go find una papa. Now, this happens a lot with firstborn. Firstborn. Because you see, women don't end their first relationship. Let me tell you something, and I'm warning all of you listening to me. Your ex is the first thing you should do as a man or as a woman is when you enter a relationship, sever the ties with the ex. What nonsense. Cut the ties. Be toxic. If it means you being toxic, means you being mad, show them where they cut the ties. What are they talking about? So that one day one thing will lead to the other. Most firstborn DNAs now ex they get them. Now ex they get them. And let me tell you something. Imagine a relationship where they broke up because the two of them are AS. It's not like they fought or he stole her money. The church just refused to marry them. Family refused to allow them to marry. So they are forced apart. Their hearts will always be together. Their heart will always be together. So even if the woman is saying no, one day you will fight her in the house for something that guy will allow her to do. It might be just anything. Maybe you shout on her or something and the other guy know they shout. Or give her money and the other guy, they always give her money freely or something. And she'll just run into the guy and the guy will pet her and before you know it, he's giving it to her hot. That pikin wey una dey fear to born SS, una go come born SS pikin give person wey be Do you understand? So boyfriend, my friends with benefits. Let me tell you, the friends with benefits are even more dangerous than boyfriend. Because those ones let me tell you, my friends with benefits are more dangerous than my former boyfriend. Because if it's friend with benefits, there's no attachment. They just hit it and they hit it well. And anytime she's bored and lonely, the guy can just call her up because they are friends. Hey sis, come. I want you to go shopping with me. And the husband no go suspect anything. First of all, if I move into a relationship, you call me mad, call me toxic, call me whatever it is you want to call me. All your friends that are guys, first let them first go for like 2 years. First, what are people doing? What are you hanging out with? If na phone conversation, we na go talk. If you want visit you, they go visit you for where I dey. And if they come visit you, they hug you too much, I don't want to see that guy from my house again, straight. I don't mind my wife to giving me boundaries with regards to other women. And I make sure I also stay within respectful boundaries. I cannot be in a serious relationship, then I'm hanging out with another girl. It makes no sense. And you see, this is where Oyinbo people, Oyinbo movies, Oyinbo media, Oyinbo life, this is where it has affected our brains. The wife will tell you, he's my friend. Listen, those are the most dangerous. You don't know her friends that she has slept with before. And how many women will tell you? They go clubbing one night, they come home and they find themselves and they do it, and they say nothing again. I know all these things. I had women that we were dating, but they know say they no fit marry me because their mama don't tell them for house they bring rich man come, and I no be rich man. You understand? So we know that whatever it is we're doing is bound, and we spelt it out. The girl spelt it out to me. Look, I like you, I enjoy what we have, but you cannot marry me. And the moment you try to start marrying me, me and you will have problem. And I have a boyfriend. You understand? My boyfriend is abroad. He's financing the wedding, blah, 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 blah. I see him once or twice a year. Don't form jealousy. Each time he comes around, don't form jealousy. I've been in those kind of relationships before, where the guy go come school, now us go help the guy go find the babe. Say, hey, your guy don't come. You understand? It's no strings attached. Strictly physical. No relationships, nothing, no strings, no love. You understand? You go their room, they go cook for you, una go gist. You understand? Una go straff. When una straff finish, gist finish, everybody goes their own. Those ones are dangerous, because that same thing will follow her into the marriage, especially women that marry very busy hustle men. It go follow you. And let me tell you something with all these relationships. There was a girl I was, make I dey give you this story. There was a girl I was friends with at a point in my life. She was dating a close friend of mine. She couldn't have a child. You understand what I'm telling you? She was married for like 7 years. She know if he born. So she was dating this my guy. You understand? They were just arranging on the side. And she was going through fertility treatment. IVF, I be what they call that thing. So she was actually, I think the IVF failed like 2 or 3 times. They even sold their car, she and the husband. Then they now started doing one type of fertility treatment. Omo. Now so she go jam my guy. You know, they were dating normally. They can't do the thing, the rubber can't cut. Now the doctor is monitoring her blood work. If she use postinol, they go see her inside.
Yay.
So she can't begin panic. She can't run, come meet me, say, wait, make I do. I can't tell her, say, auntie, I don't know waiting to advise you, but at this stage, I no go tell you, say, make you carry another man pikin, go give your husband. Just born your pikin. Use style, DNA match your husband. If you no match him, just ask for a divorce. Just fight him. Just make it slap you one day. Talk, say you are violent. I'm getting a divorce. It will be, you understand. And when he give you divorce, the divorce, no fight over the pikin. You understand? Just tell her, say make it they go. Say you they keep the pikin. Say now your pikin. Whatever way you can, just do it. But I will not tell you after 7 years of you being and you are in your 30s. You now get belle now. You no can know who get them. And why was she fighting her boyfriend, her husband? The guy was, according to her, very controlling. According to her, some women are annoying. You are somebody's wife. How is he not going to control you? And you get waka for leg. You understand what I'm telling you? I've been with a girl before. I've said this story many times. We were in the middle of the and then her phone kept ringing. She kept cutting it. She kept cutting it. So when we now finished the I know say, I always call you like that. They don't mind the stupid boyfriend. That's why I don't want to date him. He's too possessive. He's always checking up on me. Do you understand? He's always tracing me up and down. I can't think and say, now where you suppose day you day? You day with me, you day vex a person they track you. Why your leg no straight? That's why you track you reach me. You understand? So in those particular instances, some women are not staying at home. And the argument this girl had with her ex, the girl that was dating my friend, and the argument that was the married woman that was dating my friend, and that was also the same argument the girl that was in a serious relationship that was dating me at that time had, was the guys don't trust them. My question sometimes is your waka straight.
Mm-hmm.
Some men generally, and yes, I understand. It took me a while to start trusting taste buds. It was not immediate, it was not automatic. Do you understand? It's not that she told me to trust her. No, you cannot tell me to trust you. I have to see that you are trustworthy. I have to see that you have nothing to hide. I have to see that. Someone say that if it's like low-key traffic. No, those were the days when we were young and in the world, before we got married, and gave our lives to Christ. And some of you are going through that. So I want to relate with you and explain these things to you. So it took me a while to trust, especially coming from the kind of marriage I was coming from. The kind of things when my ex do me, hey. Anyway, I was also not a saint in that relationship, so make everybody carrying cross. But the kind of things, I don't want to talk about it. I will save it. But
No wonder you don't trust women, DF. So women you've seen women do all of this.
I've seen, not only have they done it to me, I've seen them do it to my guys. Do you understand? Guys want to sleep with a girl. You understand? So they go and have fun. Women will low-key, as in, I was working in a company. It was later I started knowing that this person is sleeping with my boss. This person is sleeping with this other boss. And all of them will come to work. Some even married women. They will come to work. Their husbands will drop them at work. As in, I fear woman.
Oh, Biri.
Fear women. NYSC. Your wife go. Just know say they go help you arrange them before she come back.
No, it can't be all of them though.
Not all of them,
it
but
can't be all of them.
But waiting I see for NYSC camp.
Out there, I believe so.
Waiting I see for NYSC camp. Early morning, just go field. It go just be like say it rained the night before and a rubber rain from heaven.
Oh my God!
Just go field. It's like when they talk like say when I no see go NYSC. Then you will come begin to hear the story. Say this person. Some of the married women to get redeployment, they're the staff commandant. Someone say not all women, please. Not all women, please. You people keep quiet. You know yourselves.
I have never had casual fakafiki in my life.
No be you. The day you go talk one thing here, Remy thunder go strike. All of us go dey beg the thunder.
If anybody has had any casual fakafiki with me, let the person DM.
Do they have mind? Do they have mind? Is it the person that did the fakafiki with you is there? They say Remy.
I am giving that person the authority to DM you privately. You have my number, DM. We can talk about it.
Remy, no enter my hand though.
If you're on YouTube, you post.
Someone said, "Will you keep quiet?"
Everywhere.
Someone said, "Will you keep quiet?"
Okay, no problem. There's no need. I'm just saying that there can't be. It can't be all women. Some women.
Of course, there are some good women out there.
Just like we have good men out there. Not all women will be. We still have good men out there.
A lot of people are saying, "Calm down, madam." Remy, your trust level no plenty.
I don't care about other people's opinion about me. It's not about me. It's about them. It has nothing to do with me.
It's about
their experiences and where they've been. It's about them. It's not about me.
But do you realize that men don't forgive cheating?
So now you sabi.
Do you know men don't forgive cheating? Women find it easier to forgive cheating than men, especially Nigerian women.
I'm not a saint. That I've not done casual fakafiki doesn't make me a saint.
No, that's the problem. You don't do casual. You do the one for months, prolonged one.
No, now I have to be in a relationship with you to do anything with you.
Come, which work are you doing in this night? Which work are you doing? Which work are you doing this night?
You don't want me to work.
No. I'm wondering. Now, only fans work.
I'm doing my nursing job. I can't be bothered. You know, saying that you're talking at trenches.
Not trenches walk.
Trenches work. Make I manage my money.
Manage.
I beg, I refuse. I beg. I think what they say. Make I manage my trenches work. I beg. Like yeah, they chop.
So yeah, before you go back to the trenches, give me your what is going on. Tell me what's your take.
This matter pass me. I know they talk because I like to. If I want to speak, I would like to talk based on my own. But this matter, I no go pull out. I just the vibe.
You just the observe. No one talk much.
I don't trust myself. I don't trust myself, so make I not just.
Try.
Make I don't go there. Really, to be quite honest, I don't. This matter, the matter pass me. You know.
So if your husband wants to do DNA test after you have a child, what will your reaction be?
If I have nothing to hide, then yeah, that's okay. I know. If I've got nothing to hide, then that's fine. So, but then after that DNA, we know how far.
Exactly. That's what I said. After the DNA, then you can then have that talk. Like,
the problem where they be say you no need to know about the DNA. That's why people you think you come and say give me now secret DNA now.
Yeah, that's fine.
So that's fine. That's let me know about it. That's okay. I'm cool with it.
Yeah, that's fine. That's all right.
I don't have anything to hide, you know. So that's okay. That's fine by me. But if I know not there, you know.
Yeah, while I go there, they're not gonna let you know. No.
Let me go back to my trenches.
Oh yeah, bye, style cheesy.
We go still talk, we go still talk.
I'm one mosquito they here, they bite me. I don't they feel the mosquito they bite me.
If he doesn't tell me that he wants to carry out DNA on the kids, then that's all right. He can go ahead and do it. But if he tells me and says, okay, Remy Wood, I want to do DNA. Okay, do it. Then when the result comes out and it is confirmed that the child is yours,
I'll be perfectly okay if he doesn't let me know he's doing it. Though even if he lets me know. But I know that the follow-up will not be very easy. But if he wants to do it, then that's fine.
What will you do? What will your follow-up be?
I will fight now. You know me, I'm Baz goes. At that point, I'll be very calm. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Because really, you don't even want to have that kind of relationship where you don't have trust, to be quite honest. But at the end of the day, I don't have anything to hide, so I'll be fine. You know, they laugh. My colleague is laughing at me.
but after DNA, when you realize that the child is yours, does that mean that the woman still may not cheat in the marriage afterwards?
At least you are not raising another person's child.
That's what I'm saying, that even me, I don't even trust. Anything can happen. You see this now? Anything can happen. You don't trust. Even me, I don't trust myself. I don't really want to say much. I don't even trust myself, to be quite honest. So let's just this matter like freeze till then. But normally, it won't be fair for a woman to be pregnant for another man, then bring it into your own husband. It's not really.
But you know, say women do them. Did you not hear of Nedu's case?
No, that one is. I heard about that too as well.
But women should try. I think women will know when a child does not belong to
you won't know now. How you want to take no?
Sometimes they may not know. Maybe there's some people do not know.
Listen. Hold on. You sleep with me on Tuesday. You sleep with your husband on Thursday. How you want to know who get the belly?
That's what I'm saying.
Now, if you sleep with me 2 weeks ago, then you sleep with your husband today, then you can now say, okay, you can now start timing. Even that one say if you no go sure, but you go just fit. But say you knock your boss for work, you go home, knock your husband. You no feel no. How?
That's what I'm saying. You will not know. But then when the child is born and you see that child, your mind will tell you, man, this child, it's like this child is for, this person, it's not my husband, this boy,
And usually that child will always be boy. Our child will always be boy. If you arrange two men the same day, you no feel no. Even winch no feel no. You arrange your oga for work.
No, she might not know. Yeah, that's what I said, that she might not know. But when the child is born and she sees the child, she will know. She might know.
I'm going. My trenches people are calling me.
Oh yeah, bye. Go to the trenches. Oh yeah.
Like for instance,
I'll be on the comment section. Yeah.
Like for instance, a woman, does she sleeps with DF today, and then Shegu Arize tomorrow, and the child is born.
You go know that one. You go know now. That one you go know now.
This speaking. The eyes that Shagari is a speaking with this.
Even the husband go know, he go just keep quiet for you, make you not turn another thing.
I beg women, I beg women that they try. I mean, if you see that the child that does not belong, does not look like your husband, let's say, when you got pregnant, you didn't know. Now the child is born. And then you see that, man, the way the child walks or something about the way the child talks reminds you of your ex. You say, go and do DNA, behind. Go and do DNA and give the child to who the child belongs to. Hi, sis. You know what I mean? I don't
Deborah.
be the one to and then you start and end the marriage and japa.
Deborah, aka Debbie of life. Oh yeah, let me hear you. Yes, so. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Let's plan something. When are you going back?
I'm still around. That's it.
Till
I'm around.
that thing a problem because you say you're around. I go they push and go back. Say you still there. Before you know it, I will call you.
I'm not forming holy of holies. I just said I'm not a saint. But
okay, tell us one unsaintly thing that you have done. And don't wait, Remy. Tell us one thing you have done that does not qualify you to be a saint. That thing you've done, we want to hear it.
That does not qualify me.
Why you said I'm not a saint? Oh, okay. What did you do that you are not a saint? Tell us.
What I mean is I'm not a perfect person. Doing fakafiki does not mean that you're a
Have you ever cheated on your husband inside marriage? Have you ever cheated on your husband inside marriage?
Yes. If I have ever cheated on my husband,
yes.
I don't want to. If you want me to swear, I will swear. But I don't need to do that to prove to anybody on the life. I don't need to prove anything to anybody. 10 years I didn't. Not even in my mind. Why would I do that? Yes, you know what? If I could cheat, I would still be married. If it was something that I could do, I would still be married. And we won't be having this conversation.
That makes sense.
If I could cheat on him, we will not be having this conversation. I will still be in my marriage, and people will not have to judge me that I'm a divorcee. Do you know what it means to walk out of a 10-year marriage and have people judge you?
Some people are saying you have.
In the marriage, I would have been enjoying myself, enjoy my marriage. My ex was not a poor man. He's a wealthy man. Do you get what I mean? I will be enjoying myself. And me, I have class. I will not date one kind nonsense person outside my marriage. I'll be enjoying myself steady, play the game well, and I'll still be married. If it was something that I could do.
Candy say, Remy, your answer no clear. All right, Ebiere, let's hear from Ebiere. Ebiere, what are your thoughts?
About DNA?
Yes, about everything.
I actually agree today, I'm in agreement with you with most things you said. Like, I do believe that men who are not sure, someone just shouting at me. Anyway, I believe that men who are not sure should do DNA tests. I do believe as well that in Nigeria, a lot of firstborn children do not belong to their fathers. That one is fact. Like, it's true. If my own husband, said he wanted to do a DNA test, I honestly wouldn't mind because I'm sure that, you're the father and you get picking. If you do DNA test, you're the one that will be wasting your money and your energy. It won't bother me at all. Like, I feel like if you have nothing to hide, it shouldn't bother you. What else can I say? I don't know. That's my opinion. Yeah.
Okay, can I say something real quick?
Very quickly. We are listening to you.
DNA stuff, right? I feel like it should be both ways. Both parents need to, especially in Nigeria where things are happening, right? In the hospitals. I feel like both parents need to know that the child they're taking home is actually their child, right? Because there's so many cases where the man might feel like, oh, my wife cheated. It's not my child. Meanwhile, the mom too, that's not her child. It's not always just a woman trying to push a child on a man. Sometimes both parents don't really know that the child they are raising is not even theirs. You get, the child is with another parent. Those ones who they don't know that the child they are raising is not theirs. So it happens like that. I don't think there's anything wrong with DNA. Do it if you have the money to do it. I don't feel women should feel some type of way. If you know that's your child, you shouldn't feel any type of way to
Exactly.
Don't be happy like, okay, we have it. My child is my child. You get what I'm saying? That's what I have to say. No, I've been shy before, so that's what I can say to you again. So yeah, that's it. That's my own 2 cents.
Otoro.
Yeah, people are saying that Remy is like, if I told you, I have not done Fakafiki for years. And if you want to prove,
No, let me tell you why I believe Remy. Let me tell you why I believe Remy. Anybody will go do Fakafiki with Remy.
Go to the hospital.
Hold on. Anybody will go do Fakafiki with Remy. Remy go read you Bible tire. She go share you tracts inside it. Anybody will go do Fakafiki with Remy. Just prepare to read plenty Bible and collect tract. As now they do the waking. Remy go just give you.
I have a question for Remy.
Take this tract and read it and be born again.
We are bringing it to the live session now. So tell us now, your Fakafiki. If you haven't had casual Fakafiki before, who did you now first do Fakafiki with? Was it your husband? Are you married? I don't even know if you're married. I mean, for me, casual, I don't know what you mean by casual, but being in a relationship, not just sleep, not friend of benefit, not somebody that you meet someone today and then you do with the person and say, okay, no strings attached. No. The next question that they asked in the comments that I don't know if you saw was, what of casual smooching as they're waiting that what happened? Because even in secondary school, nowhere else. You didn't have a first secondary school. There was no. Wait, let me try and remember. In secondary school. I did though in secondary school. If it's that one, yeah, I did, but not the.
You did Fakafiki in secondary school, Remy? Remy?
Yes, in secondary school. I had a boyfriend in secondary school. We did casual smooching. We did smooching, but we did not do Fakafiki. Fakafiki was for me proper. For me, I have to be in a proper relationship with you. I have to be connected. See, I'm only doing this for DF. For me,
I'm not gonna lie. Make I tell you true. My first girlfriend, now inside uncompleted building.
Sorry?
My first girlfriend, now inside uncompleted building for Bodija. Inside classroom. You know, say.
I'm not asking, why are people saying innocent? That you don't do casual Fakafiki. Does that make you.
Remy is not innocent too.
I don't get power. I don't have power. But she's not innocent herself. How am I innocent?
But now? There's one person here.
Yeah, I'm innocent, child. I don't have power to talk.
Let me tell you something.
DF is that some people, they have said friends or with benefit or friends or whatever, or some people might go to club and then they sleep with someone and then they don't see the person again. I said, I can't do it. I have to love you. I have to be connected, deeply connected with you to do it with you. Simple.
To do Fakafiki, love you.
Do you understand?
As in, from today, as you don't talk this thing, women no supposed put mouth inside man matter again. So for you to do Fakafiki, you have to love.
I have to love you. Deeply.
Oh God, I thank you for delivering me.
It won't work.
95% of the women I did Fakafiki with, I did not love them. Love, care. What are we loving for?
That's for you as a man.
Good. So now, as a woman, you have to be careful when you are judging men. Because men are built different from you.
Yes, now.
That means we go love our shower, we go love show, we go love. You go love tires, man.
I have to be connected with you to do it. That's why once I'm in love with someone, I can do it 1 million times a day.
Let me tell you something. When we're younger, I think, hold on, look, I give you one gist. When I was like 19, okay, the children don't sleep, or around 19, thereabout, maybe 20. He gets one of my neighbor's cousins. You understand? The girl not too fine. Her teeth come out, but she had a lovely curve. And the girl ras girl, but she get nice body. Baba, the girl like me. So I dey arrange am. I don't forget wetin the girl name. I don't forget her name now. Na hood girl. So she go just come, follow my sisters play. Once I see say road clear like this, I go just I go just drive down the road, come back. You understand? And once I do am like that for 2 weeks again, I no go wan talk to am or see am again until the need comes again. So I thought about it. I didn't need to love her. Men don't need to love women to engage in. Not many times. There was one time I was doing one. I think I went to Ife or something for an event, much younger. I used to MC then. I was in university. I jammed one babe for that place where the MC. The small room where they rent for us for the hotel. The babe follow me go there. The next day, the babe won't come, they follow me go Ibadan. Now clear and say, auntie, whatever we did ends here. So, as a man, I try not to think for women because their brain is different. Because I just hear say you have to be in love for Fakafiki. I would not love. I could love Taya.
Maybe Remy is talking from where she is right now, and a lot of women too, as they get older, they probably want more stability.
I've always been like that, my love. I've always been like that.
When I was younger,
I've always been like that.
I'm older now. When I was younger, me too. I could. I mean, at the risk of saying things that might be.
Say it. Say it.
I could. No, I think I could. I could do it without feelings. I actually could.
I like you. You are being honest.
I could.
I must love.
I did.
Love, long, love.
And you will know because I won't let
They love Olo show.
You will be too. But if I love you, forget.
No, and I think my best one.
I would brag you. I will even pull you.
Sorry. Ebere is talking. Remy, calm down.
My best one that I ever had was actually with somebody without feelings.
Oh, my sister.
Yeah.
Appreciate.
Debbie is going to hellfire this night. I know.
But yeah. But I'm still a good person. I'm a good girl with some innocence.
Yeah, that doesn't make you bad. It doesn't make you bad.
But Remy, no vex, so Remy, no vex. So I feel say you don't commit pass as you they agree. Personally, my spirit they tell me say you commit pass as you they agree, say you commit. I don't know why. I don't trust you. I don't know why. No vex.
You don't have to be it. It's all right. You don't have
Promise.
to.
I don't know. Oh, let me tell you. Let me tell you.
That it's a lie.
Sorry.
That you don't believe or you don't trust me doesn't make it a lie.
I understand. I understand. This kind Debbie, me I know say any form of badness she don't go through am.
That is
so if I want marry this kind Debbie, I go no say.
DF, you know.
Wait, Remy, wait. I'll more likely trust Debbie, but I will give her long rules and regulations. Debbie rules and regulations. go be like person who want collect nursing job. Now so the rules and regulations. First of all, I go buy her brand new phone, seize her old phone, delete every man where they there. Everybody's a suspect. I'm not going to allow her to go that the freeze live again. But me, I know, say, okay, now so she be. You, Remy, I'm not going to know where to approach your matter from. It go to give me worry. This kind of Ebere, I go just look and say, okay, Ebere don't go through this in the past. Now, past life.
I mean, they're just playing, though.
You understand?
But Remy, I am absolutely very open. I don't think there's anything Dave has asked me on this life that I did not tell him the truth. You see, if I cannot tell you the truth, I'd rather not say anything.
Someone said I'm too jealous.
You know what?
You marry somebody like Debbie. Wait. You marry somebody like Debbie, you no go jealous. Baba jealous. In fact, if I want marry Debbie, I go relocate, go Saudi Arabia.
Yes, you see my ex, I will text my ex and see if both of you can chat. I was in a relationship with him for 5 years. And we talked recently, maybe like a couple of months ago, and he said, Remy, I don't even know what you look like when you undress. And it's true, that's me. I can cover up for... You see, this conversation we are having, right? I've always had something like this with my friends back in school, and I used to feel really bad. Because, they're talking about...
Come, now, so I don't take get one single star today.
Thank God.
Come, this Remy, your matter, now, so I don't take get star today.
You know what? I'm not talking again. I'm not saying anything.
No, you will talk. I just want to see some stars. Please, people, what happened? We're enjoying the gist so much, we forgot that there is stars available. We are not going to even send person festive season stars, as Daddy Free say, they celebrate Christmas, so automatically no stars. Anyway, guys, this is what I want to say. Yeah, it's good for us to have these conversations, and most of my remarks are just jokes. I'm not judging any of you. I appreciate the fact that you come to my live and share your stories. Do I believe them? I will try as much as possible to. But I believe that the more open we are about things, the easier it is for us to communicate one to the other, and also, while we're at it, to the general public about issues that could arise in relationships. The church has been very quiet. You have pastors that will come and act like they fell from heaven with anointing. Meanwhile, some of them, they do 2 girls at the same time. Me, in my life, I don't do 2 girls at the same time before, and I just once, and I felt like I was going to hellfire.
I remember that story.
I've said it before. I just felt... Let me tell you what pained me the most. I told the girl to go and bring her friend, and she brought somebody that looked like her. So the two of them were lekpa, and lekpa was not my spec. So if I'd had one lekpa, one tick, I would have said, okay, so it would have just been the same thing double. You understand? Also, in my life, one of the bad things I've done, I've dated a set of twins. Not at the same time. I finished with one, I moved to the other. You understand? Those were some of the things we did when we were in the world. And I like to say these things so people can realize that you can actually change. My story should be inspiring for many people. Oh, somebody, hey, people have sent me stars. Let me leave my inspiring story. Sarah Tessawa, thank you so much. She sent 1,000 stars. In fact, 1,400 stars. Then we had Matilda, God's my strength. Thank you so much. Thank you, Matilda. Oh, wow. Matilda sent 400 stars. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. How do you send stars? It's so easy. Just come to Facebook, search for Daddy Freeze, DADDYFREEZE. Come to that Facebook page. You will see me talking, wearing this shirt. I'm not wearing a cap today, so you know this is the video, and send stars. So let me finish this. Let me finish what I was saying before I go back to the stars. A lot of people don't realize that sometimes, because the church tries to cover up these things to make the pastors look more decent or appear more decent, it sometimes works, it's sometimes counterproductive. You tend to believe that your pastor is a god. Most of your pastors had intercourse with their wives before they married them. There is a popular Lagos pastor that does relationship preaching. Not only, I've talked to like 3 different people who attended his church who said that they know of people he was sleeping with. Very popular guy. I don't want to mention his name. So you see, they will tell you the ideals that they themselves did not subscribe to. I would advise instead, I would try to tell people that, look, this and this and this, we've done it, we've been there, we've done it. I think maybe if I hadn't had my, after being around and seeing what a bad relationships are, and then a bad marriage, I would appreciate a good marriage. And I wouldn't want to ruin my good marriage. Do you understand? So I would work extra hard. But if I'd met taste buds when I was 25 and I never taste the world, I probably would have wanted to taste the world. You understand? No amount of church. Maybe I would have had a bit more conscience because I know she loves me and cares about me. But as a young man, my head for no correct. Now standard, say young people head no they correct. And I don't think I would have been an exception. But here's my message at the end of the day. This is why we're having these conversations. Do not trust people for just no reason. Do you understand? When you want to buy food, you will want to go to a NAFDAC. When you want to buy medicine, you want NAFDAC approved. There should be some sort of standardized quality control on the person that you want to be in a relationship with. Oh, they say it's echo. Can you guys mute? Everybody's complaining about echo. Can you guys mute? Oh, my people are buying me stars. Oh, lovely. Let me just hail everybody. Cheesy, send me 1,000 stars. Love you, Cheesy. Amazing. Cheesy, oh, I appreciate you from the trenches walk. If you send me stars, it sweets me die. Matilda, God is my strength. Matilda, just they send me 50. Oh, I don't plenty now. Hey, more. Matilda, don't do 700 in little. Chai, Matilda, thank you so much. God is my strength, Matilda. And the highest so far is Sarah Tessawa. Thank you so much, Sarah. Rowan, thank you. Maria, thank you. Matilda, thank you. And Cheesy, all the way from Trenches United. Love you loads, girl. Thank you so much. How do you buy stars? Just go to Facebook, search for Daddy Freeze, DADDYFREEZE. You will see my page, 750 something thousand followers. Just scroll down to today's video, click on it, you see how to buy stars. Go to Facebook now. So, those are my thoughts. And I want you to know that because you have done these things, I will never encourage you to live a life of immorality. And I will never tell you that it's okay to have flings. You understand? Would I say I've had flings before? Several times in my life. Several times. Because what I was looking for at that point was fulfillment in the Fakafiki area. I wasn't looking for somebody to marry. I didn't want somebody to be in a relationship with. I just wanted to relieve tension. So, yes, is it a good thing? I've done it. Yes. Is it a good thing? No. And that is why I advise people that, especially guys, it is very, very important as a man that you are with a woman that satisfies you in the Fakafiki department. If not, you go they do random. You go they do random select. You go they do. I need to guarantee you that. Ada Kanu, thank you so much for 1,000 stars. I appreciate you. Keep sending the stars. You guys are making me happy. So over to you guys. Sign off.
Daddy Fritz, how do you know? How does a man know what satisfies him if he does not explore?
Oh, I think she's the one echoing.
Oh, was I the one echoing? I was. So am I echoing right now? Oh dear. Okay, I don't know what to do. Or maybe it's my finger. Is that better? No. No, okay. I'm just going to go off then. I'll type my question. Okay. How do I go? I don't know how to go. Right.
Okay, let her type a question. So as we're rounding off, As we're rounding off, more like as we've rounded off, what are your final thoughts, Remy and Debbie?
Debbie, you go first.
Me, I've said all I have to say. I know as children. Just do your DNA tests, both men, both women. You just do it because you don't know if the child you're taking home is yours, right? It's not always the woman's fault or the man's fault. DNA, I think, is a good thing to do. That's all I have something wrong with it.
Yeah. If the man is in doubt, if he thinks that the child is not his, I think he has a right to ask for a DNA. And the woman should not feel, offended if her husband comes to her and says, you know what, I trust you. But, hospitals can be funny. He can, put it like that and then have that DNA done. And if she says no, and she insists, then that something is not right. Just leave it. Tell her, oh, it's all right, I trust you. Then go behind her back and do it, bro. So you don't invest into something that, will not pay off at the end of the day, except if you don't mind. Do you get what I mean? And then for the women who already have given someone else's child to their husband, somehow you will know that child does not belong to your husband. You will know you're a mom. And you've been with two different men. Do you get what I mean? I've seen them, this one, my husband has broad shoulders. This kid has narrow shoulders, for instance. And go and carry out DNA. If you don't want, and confess to your husband. For me, I feel be open. But if you don't have the strength to do it, just gingerly carry the child and leave. I don't think it's fair to let another man, to let your husband raise someone else's child. Do you get what I mean? It's not fair, no. No, it's not fair.
Even to the child, because the child can also feel like I might not belong if they don't see similarities with the parent.
Exactly. It's not fair for me. I think it's huge because you're in the house. This man is loving the kid, staying up at night, taking care of the child, going to school, taking the child out, spending all that money, and in your heart that child does not belong to him, and you keep quiet.
You're right. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining. I think this is where I draw it. If this show, if we can continue for 5 hours, you understand. And
someone said Remy not is satisfied man. Say it who? Because I said I don't just do it randomly does not mean that if I'm with you and I love you, Have you seen me? Please, I can't talk to, I can't shout. But I don't do it casually. Does not mean when I eventually want to do it, I will not do it. I'm not spiritual with that side though. Yes, I have a relationship with God and spiritual, but when it comes to that, God has given me the go ahead. Go ahead and do it well. You're in marriage. Hey, forget to. What are you talking about? Yoruba says if you want to eat frog, eat the one that has egg. Eat it well. Do you get what I mean? Why would I satisfy you unless you are tired? I just said I can do it 50 times a day if I love you. Yes, now I can come to your office anywhere you want it because I love you. Do you get what I mean? Because I love you. Any time in the shower, you can be in the shower, and I can come and meet you there
for an hour.
I don't have energy for 1 hour.
Listen. When you are in the shower, I will come and meet you for an hour and show you that I have power.
But I don't know. No,
and I will not come with a flower.
Yes, you don't understand.
Instead, I will come with a rising tower.
The whole book and everything. But what I mean is, I can do it. I can satisfy you.
Sell your market to Remy. Sell your market to potential customers.
1 hour, if it is not actual fakafiki for 1 hour, but the other touching and the caressing.
So as you did like this, if person say won't give you 2 straight hours marathon, big 2 hours, if you do.
I can't do 2 hours.
Where did they see all these lazy girls from?
People can do 2 hours.
Debbie, can you do 2 hours? Don't lie.
Plenty.
Can you do 2 hours, Debbie? Don't lie.
I don't do more than that.
You don't do more than that.
I don't do more than
Really?
like,
Hey, God.
You don't do more than how much?
Like a guy, if you really like a guy, oh Lord.
Wait, 2 hours at a stretch. Like the guy, there will be no breaks in between.
After that, you can still take fresh. You can just breathe, drink water. You continue.
There will be breaks, but straight 2 hours. You want to kiss somebody?
I get that.
See people saying 2 hours is easy now. Una useless go.
2 hours. Hey.
Someone say I don't do 9 hours. Oh yeah, I'm closing my live. Let's go back to church gist. What kind of nonsense is this people want to be doing? Please, if you don't have what to do, the power you used to be doing Fakafik, use it to buy me stars. Oh yeah, go to Facebook, all of you.
2 hours.
Remy and Debbie, thank you very much for coming. Thank you very much for coming. Before you turn this place to brothel. Before this live become brothel live. Thank you, all the wonderful people. Thank you. So that my friends like Pastor Toby Adigboyega can still join us. Make them not run away thinking that it's only brothel things that we do here. And that is actually a brothel. But you know, Ibadan I come from. What is already brothel? So thank you guys so much. Thank you all so much for joining live. I'm still expecting your stars. Facebook, click on search for Daddy Freeze, DADDYFREEZE. My image will pop up. It is verified, and then you can see how to buy stars. Go there right now. Go there. Oh yeah, go there. Thank you so much, Cheesy, Debbie, every single person who came to the live. Sadly, we didn't have any guy today. I kept sending messages to guys, but they were not coming through. Thank you all so much. I appreciate you. I appreciate you guys. Look forward to hosting you again tomorrow. We're gonna have our normal church sermon, and then we'll pick things up, and it's just gonna be nice. So do take care of yourself, guys. Have fun, and I'm looking forward to having a conversation with you soon. Chichi Obama, thank you very much. Thank you all so much. If I mentioned your name, Ebiere, thank you so much. Someone said, Daddy Freeze, do matchmaking. I worry about that because I don't want to, as a preacher of the word of God, I don't want to join people to go and be doing fakafiki. I want to see how I can do a hookup show where people are actually going to marry themselves. You understand? And I want to do a hookup show I don't want to do singles. It's either you're a divorcee, a widower, single mom. I want people who have experienced that single, now madness. I don't know whether I get the power to do them. So we would have a hookup show, but it is going to be between mature people. At least you've had a child or you've been married before. You understand? No hope for singles. So we're going to have that. We're going to have that. I know you guys want it. So we're going to have that. If you are interested in looking for a life partner, send me a DM. You understand? If you are interested in you are looking for a life partner, someone you want to spend the rest of your life with. I don't want to, no casuals. If you are married, please don't join. Okay? If you are married, please don't join. If your intentions are impure, please don't join. Okay? We're going to work it out. And somebody said, fine ladies, plenty for your pay. There plenty die. That's why I don't want mess them up. Someone said, my DM go full. No problem. We go start slowly and gradually. Maybe next week, maybe upper week. Maybe this is what we're going to. Someone said, so we don't deserve love. You deserve love, but it is not love many of you are looking for. And if you are insincere, I will call you out on my page. If the person I hook you up with calls me and says that this woman is cheating on me, I will call you out. So be prepared. You know I'm wild. I know well. Okay? So that's as far as that goes. Take care, all of you. God bless you. Come and buy my stars now. I appreciate you all. See you tomorrow. Take care. Okay? Now me and Tasteboss go wake up, join me for that show. She will come and join me. Yeah? Thank you all for coming. Thank you for making this live the most interesting and the most populated live on Instagram every single night. Thank you so much. All of you that will DM me, let your heart be pure. Oh yeah, bye. Come my Facebook, come buy stars. Omoni, Lillian, Sandra James, Ebere, Joyous. Let me hail my people on TikTok. Sheifumi, Jaiola. How are you all doing? My YouTube family, I love you guys. Lucy Ephraim, Oladipo, my Facebook family. Thank you all for coming through. Take care and God bless you.